Um, I really didn't want to make this video, but like the title says, something is rotten in the state of Teyvat. Teyvat fleeing the planet, the world that Genshin Impact is set in. Because a lot of things aren't adding up. Is blowing up on the internet. At least communities that have this game, etc. People who play it. I referenced Majestic Gaming. I believe he's a China-based streamer, and his conspiracy theory about the Wolf's Gravestone having a different percentage to drop, a higher percentage drop than his Staff of Homa, both of which are weapons on the weapon banner, as you can see to the right. With my in the middle column, it should be the limited weapon banner in bold text up there. I I'm not sure if I believe in conspiracies, but there are multiple popular streamers of Genshin Impact that this is happening to, and it does not make sense. Um, I don't even know where to begin because there's gonna be a lot of fallout and a lot of heat from this. I'm not saying Genshin Impact will be sued or anything because everyone signs that agreement when you create an account. You click yes on that agreement. You accept the terms of service, etc. I don't think they're gonna get sued, but I hate to see this game go unfinished after all the time and effort I put into this game. Um, so if you look, I'm sorry, I just need to gather myself because this is shocking to me. It's not that shocking, but I thought that was just me being pessimistic. I didn't realize it was realistic. So I started off my weapon banner wishing on the wrong foot. Because here's what happened. I pulled a Skyward Spine at 64. 64 is the normal soft pity for a 5-star weapon on the weapon banner. It's between 60 and 65, and the hard pity, worst luck in the world, you're guaranteed a 5-star weapon at 80 wishes. So I got, this was on February 23rd, so basically yesterday. I got the Skyward Spine, which is not one of the promotional weapons. That's why they call it promotional, because they're on the banner, but the other available 5-stars are off the banner because they have a smaller chance you have a smaller chance of getting them, because the main attraction here is the Wallet's Gravestone, the Staff of Homeless. So I got the Skyward Spine at 64. I had to pull some resources together. I had to use some Star Glitter. I had to use my own personal Primo Gems. Now, I said it before, I'm not free to play. I'm not F2P. But I'm not a whale. I'm definitely not a Poseidon. I am a dolphin. And I like being a dolphin because I feel like I'm responsible enough to not make the Staff of Homeless a reality and get a staff and just be homeless. But at the next 64 wishes, right? There's a reason in the video that I said, if I get one Wolf's Gravestone, I'm done. And that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to build Hu Tao. I'm going to pull for her because I already set up the pity for it. And I'm just going to I don't know, if I something to do with her. Maybe I could find a different build or something. I don't know. I have all the characters that I need and want right now. Everything else is just to complete the Pokedex, so to speak. Yeah, so I could have kept going after the Wolf's Gravestone at 64. But here's why I think the next 4 to even 10 rounds will be Wolf's Gravestone, Wallet's Gravestone, over and over and over until you get one Staff of Homa. It's a very famous streamer out there. His handle is Tectone. And He spent $2,000. $2,000 before he got one staff of Homa. Okay, so keeping that in mind, I want you to remember that. There's a very good reason I'm mentioning that. I'm just going to read to you right now, right? For 5-star items, for the Event Wish Epitome Invocation, basically the name of the weapon banner, base probability of winning 5-star weapon equals 0.700%. Consolidated probability, which includes the guarantee, comes to 1.850%. Guaranteed to win a 5-star weapon, one 5-star weapon guaranteed, at least once per 80 wishes, 80 attempts. The first time you win a 5-star weapon in this event wish, there's a 75% chance it will be one of the promotional weapons, the Staff of Homeless or the Wolf's Gravestone. If the 5-star weapon you win in this event is not one of the promotional weapons, one of the on-banner weapons, then the next 5-star weapon you win after worst luck in the world, the next 80 wishes you win is guaranteed to be a promotional weapon, as in either Wolf's Gravestone or Staff of Homa. So if you post something out like you pretty much unrelated to the promotion, like the Skyward Spine, like I pulled, my next one was guaranteed to be either the Wolf's Gravestone or the Staff of Homa. The problem is the math is not agreeing with the percentages. So, okay, so get this right. If you have a 75% chance of getting a promotional weapon, there's only 2 of them. Regardless of what those 2 are, there's only 2 of them. So you have 75% chance of getting 2 of those per 80 wishes at the hard pity. You can get it earlier at the soft pity of 60 to 65 wishes or attempts. I hope you're following me here. So if there's a 75% chance you can pull Wolf's Gravestone and Staff of Homeless, if you can pull those 2 with a 75% chance, 80 wishes, right? So all I'm saying is this. When you do pull those 2, this coincides with what Matt Jessica Gaming was saying with his conspiracy theory. Is the percentage within the percentage? Is Staff of Homa the same percentage to be pulled as Wolf's Gravestone? The numbers indicate it is not. There is no reason a streamer should be paying $2,000 to get one item after getting the same item however many times that $2,000 will buy you. That is insane. Okay, so let's pretend like I'm on my 79th attempt, right? And I hit 80 and I get access to those 75% chance of Wolf's Gravestone or the Staff of Homa. Now, it is implied there's a 50% chance that it'd be either, but no one ever said this. But no one ever said anything against it either. So I got a coin, I got a penny. We're going to flip this. Heads will be Staff of Homeless. Tails will be Wolf's Gravestone. And all I'm saying is watch how many times I get Wolf's Gravestone versus Staff of Homa, assuming there were 50% each within the 75% to get them at all. Okay. I'm not gonna show all the shit. You could do this yourself at home, and I guarantee you will not pull Wolf's Gravestone like 20 fucking times before you get one Staff of Homa. I guarantee you that's probably not gonna happen. Cause see, here's the thing about gambling. The thing about gambling is there's probability, completely math based. Probability does not lie. It does not make guaranteed truths. I want you to keep something in mind. There's this thing called likelihood. Now, if you ran the odds on a roulette table, I understand, this is a bad example because, there's the percentages are different. But what are the odds that the ball will land on either 0 or 00? It happens, doesn't it? That's all I'm saying. There's so many more spots that are either red and black or the other betting circles, whatever's. I don't play roulette. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, it does happen, but it's unlikely. When was the last time you played roulette and you got the number 17 10 times in a row? When was the last time that happened? Can anyone in the gambling universe tell me on a roulette table how many times the same number popped up over and over and over? Probability-wise, that can happen. Likelihood-wise, that can't, because you're assuming you're going to get the same result over and over and over. So, like, if this doesn't make sense, I'll prove it right now. All right, I got a coin. Hopefully I don't drop it. Like I said, heads will be Staff of Homa, and tails will be Wolf's Gravestone, because the wolf has a tail, so remember it that way. All right, I'm going to flip this penny. Hopefully this goes on screen. Okay, so I went like this. I tossed it out. I caught it. Then like this. I got tails. So I got a Wolf's Gravestone. At, let's say 80 wishes. Now we're going to say next 80 wishes, right? Next 80 attempts. Let's see what we get. I got heads. So, why are streamers not getting heads? Fucking on the second round. Something is rotten in the state. I don't want to believe it, but it's got to be true. There's no way to lose a coin toss. I understand there's a 75% chance you can get access to Wolf's Gravestone or Staff of Homa, but I'm running out of breath here because like I'm getting so worked up because like I'm very passionate about this game. I'm very passionate about this YouTube channel. These are my hobbies. Okay, so what are the odds of losing a coin toss over and over and over, hypothetically 20 times, even though it's more than that because it's only 80, but that example implies 100. So if you're getting, let's pretend you're getting 100 pulls for the Staff of Homa and you're trying to get it, but you keep getting Wolf's Gravestone. You're telling me on a 50-50 you pull Wolf's Gravestone, you pull tails 20 times in a row without a single Staff of Homa. No heads. You're telling me that that's normal. You look at the other streamers. They're pulling Wolf's Gravestone like 10 fucking times. And you know what? Let's do the math here, okay? Okay, let's do what Tectone probably did. He probably didn't put it on stream because it's boring, but okay, so you got $2,000, right? Okay, you got $2,000. Let's say hard pity at 80 is how many times you're gonna get a chance to get the Staff of Homa. So 2,000 divided by 80, right? 25. So you're telling me, see, Tectone got lucky. Some of this is based on luck, but a guarantee is a guarantee. A hard pity is a hard pity. But let's take that out of the equation. Tectone got his 5-star, the glowing yellow light, the gold light. He got it at least 25 times. He got it more than 25 times because the element of luck you can actually pull at soft pity or below. Theoretically, I could pop one wish into weapon banner right now. There's a small chance I can get the Staff of Homa. But is it likely? No, it is not. Because the odds are not in my favor. Okay, so wait, let's go back to the example. $2,000 divided by 80 is 25. So, he had 25 attempts, right? And 25 times 80 is $2,000. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain this anymore. It would be different if it was like Wolf's Gravestone, Wolf's Gravestone, Wolf's Gravestone, Staff of Homa, Wolf's Gravestone, Wolf's Gravestone, Staff of Homa, Wolf's Gravestone. You see, that implies moderate bad luck, but you're still getting it. Why are there people out there not getting the staff? Why are there people out there, streamers especially, who build these builds, they make these characters to show us like the best way to play them, how to build them, what team is best for them in battle, etc. Why are they spending hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars and not getting a coin toss? You're telling me Tectone flipped a coin 24 times before he got heads? Are you joking? Because actually, it was more than 25 times. Because, like I said, he got lucky. So realistically, it was like 30, maybe more. $2,000. How many times do I have to say it? Something is rotten in the state of Teyvat, and I don't like it. And it just doesn't make sense. Take a coin in your room, in your home, and flip it 25 times, and you tell me you get heads 24 times in a row. You tell me you get heads 24 times in a row. Or, it doesn't really matter which side. All I'm implying is pick one side to be a spear and one side to be a sword. So, you're telling me you hit the sword 24 times in a row and you lose the access to the Staff of Homeless. And you get the Staff of Homeless on a 25th pull. The 25th 80-wish attempt. You get it on the 25th one. And that's normal. What is going on? There is going to be so much fallout from this. You have no idea. This saddens me, stresses me out, because, like, I don't know, man. I know I'm overreacting and jumping the gun, but I don't want to see anything bad happen in this game, man. Like, this game got me through some hard times, man. It kept me occupied. It kept me busy. It kept me out of trouble, and I don't want to see anything happen. I want to at least see how the story ends. Maybe I'll pick up the manga. I don't know, maybe. But, I just wanted to see how the story ends. Because right now, I'm approaching endgame right now. Yes, through this whole time, I was not near endgame. I will be at endgame when I hit adventure rank 55. Which the highest adventure rank is 60, which I don't think anyone in the world has gotten yet, regardless of any server, whether that be the UK, the EU, the European servers, the American servers, or the Asian servers. I'm pretty sure no one has hit AR60 yet, and if there are, it's probably a handful of people. The amount of experience you need to hit AR50 is ridiculous. So when I get to 55, I'll be in endgame. I am 54 right now. I'm AR54. I'm about halfway to 55. And then I will have access to the hardest difficulties, which will theoretically give me the best drops. But this stuff right here, these wishes, these attempts right here, let me show you these. These attempts right here, like, how is it possible? How is it possible to lose a coin toss 24 times in a row? Unless it wasn't 50-50. The same shit happened with the Primordial Jade Wing Spear and the Jade Cutter. Everyone was getting the sword. Everyone was getting the sword. But no one, hardly, without a lot of trouble, was getting the spear. So this is when this thing started. At some point, MiHoYo, the company that makes this game, changed something on the weapon banner that made it nearly impossible to get the more popular item. And there's nothing we can do about it. The internet can bitch and whine and complain all they want, but at the end of the day, we signed their terms of service. We signed up for this. This is what we signed up for. I mean, it may appear that this is not what we signed up for, but this is what we signed up for. Someone tell me. Someone tell me everything's gonna be alright. I don't want to say goodbye to Diluc. I don't want to say goodbye to Ganyu. And all their other names are right there. Zhongli, I'm sorry I underestimated you. Albedo, I still think you're trash, so you're still trash. Jean, I'm sorry I couldn't use you more. Zhao, I wish we had more time together. Keqing, I don't care what people say, I'll use it as a secondary DPS. I don't want to say goodbye to these characters. These people. These I understand they're not real life people, I get it. But all I'm saying, I'm not ready for this game to go away. But something is rotten here. And I don't know what it is, and I'm not sure I want to know. But in the next few days, possibly weeks, maybe months, we are going to find out what is going on. And the fallout will not be good. That's all I got, guys. Jeez. 24 coin tosses that all said tails. One coin toss at 25th coin tosses saying heads. Mathematically, probability wise, is it possible? Statistically, of course. But is it likely? Okay, I understand in roulette as in other games, right? You don't bet against trends. All I'm saying is, if I ran a roulette table 1,000,000 times, I just let it auto run. If you look at the stats and the numbers, what are the odds? What is the likelihood of a black number always showing up 1,000,000 times with no red, no green? All black numbers, 1,000,000 times in a row. I don't know how many spots are on a roulette table, like what, 36 or something like that? You tell me how that's possible. How is it possible to be gambling essentially and losing this bad? No one has bad nights like this, not even Tectone. And Tectone has admitted he has an addiction problem. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. I'm sorry. $2,000 on an in-game item. You can't even touch it physically. It doesn't exist. I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm done.